Thank you, Maria and Senator Wyden. Excellent conversation to kick off the day. And now for his second year at the summit stage, we'd like to welcome Oregon's Poet Laureate. The Poet Laureate program is a collaborative project of the state's 5 cultural partners: the Oregon Arts Commission, Oregon Humanities, Oregon Heritage Commission, Oregon Historical Society, and the State Historical Preservation Office, with funding from the Oregon Cultural Trust. Please welcome Anis Mojgani.
Good morning. How is everyone? All right. I believe your hearts are louder than that, as is usually the case. It's funny, this thing of thinking big. You know, I think often of how a thing is defined by, often less by what it is and more so by what it touches. You know, like its lines define what it is. And so, you know, when I think about thinking big, to me, it very often means, how does one start recognizing these lines that separate things? And how then does one... Can y'all hear me? Do I have to start getting loud? How does one break past those lines to redefine what one has always asked to be? Are we good? Can y'all hear me? Somewhere? I'm hot. All right. Yeah, all good? Can y'all hear me now? All right, fantastic. Thank you. You know, with regards to just simply that, like, how do we start moving ourselves past these lines to start thinking beyond, start feeling beyond, start moving beyond all the ways in which we have perhaps moved before? And for me, often that is less on a larger level and more on a smaller level, on a self level, on an individual interactive level. And so I wanted to offer this up to y'all this morning as you proceed into your day. Come closer. Come into this. Come closer. You are quite the beauty. If no one has ever told you that before, know that right now. You are quite the beauty. There is joy in how your mouth dances with your teeth. Your smile is simply a sign of how sacred your life actually is. So step into it. Come closer. Know that whatever God might be, they ask the world around them to help them make something of worth. They woke from dreaming, scraped the soil from spaces stuck somewhere inside themselves, made you and were happy. You make that, Lord, happy. Come into this. Come closer. Know that something softer than us, but just as wholly planted pieces of itself into our feet that we might one day dance our way back. Know that you are almost home. Come just a little bit closer. There are birds beating their wings beneath your breastplates. Gentle sparrows that ache to sing. Come aching hearts. Come soldiers of joy, doormen of truth. Know that my heart was too big for my body, so I let it go. And most days this world thins me to where I'm just another cloud, forgetting another flock of swans, having shaved off so many of my corners that I have felt at home only in the shape of a ball, bending myself so far backwards that the song of my mother believed I was returning home. But believe me when I tell you that somehow my soul still manages to squeeze itself into very narrow spaces. Place your hand beneath your head when you sleep tonight. Perhaps you will find it there. Making beauty as we sleep, making beauty as we dream, making beauty as we turn over. When we turn over in the ground, may the ghosts that we've asked our answers of do this turning, kneading us into crumbs of light and into this love thing called life. Come into it. Come, you wooden museums, gentle tigers, little giants. I see teacups upside down glowing across your grins. Your hearts are like my hands. Some days, all they do is tremble. I am like you. I am just like you. I too at times am filled with such fear but like a hallway must find the strength to walk through it. Walk through this with me. Through this church of blood, bone, and muscle that is ours, there is a doorknob that glows like chance before you. Grab it, turn, and pull. Step through, back straight, chin up, eyes open, hearts loud. Walk through this with me. Walk through this with me. Thank you.